Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Stray Cow Farm. I am getting ready to start Sunday supper. Now, I don't normally do Sunday supper. It's usually eat out at lunch and then fend for yourself in the evening. But tomorrow I plan on doing these bad boys over here, 25 pounds of tomatoes that I got from the farm, because the next day I'm going to have to go back and pick up the corn order that I purchased. So I'm busy. I'm just busy, but I need to feed my family. So tonight is a recipe that I've been really looking forward to because I've made it before and it's so yummy. It is bacon cheeseburger sloppy joes. And it comes from Dinner Then Dessert. There's several recipes out there, but this is the one I picked. So let me show you all the ingredients that you're going to need. Okay, here we go. I just kind of wrote it down so I don't have to have my phone. But you're going to need a pound of ground beef. I'm doubling, so this is half of a 5-pound thing of ground beef that I had to go back to Walmart to get because they left it out of my order. Small onion. I have that. 6 slices of bacon. That just ain't enough. So we're going to go ahead and cook that whole pack because it'll just get ate up. 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Got that. A teaspoon of mustard. I like to use the dry mustard. That was in my grocery haul and I forgot to talk about that little baby. And then 1 tablespoon of that, W word. I like the Lee Perrines or whatever he is. Whoever that is. Because he doesn't have a lot of weird ingredients. But anyways, and we don't like soy. So, and then you have, of course, your salt and pepper that I don't have over here yet. Half a tablespoon of cornstarch. I guess that's to make it a little less sloppy. And then a half a cup of beef broth. I have my powder that I like to go to, and I'll just mix that up. And then you got your cheese and your bun. And I'm going to do part cheddar and part pepper jack because my husband loves pepper jack. So, let's get this all whipped together. Y'all, I just want to say this stuff was so good. Everybody loved it, my husband especially. And I ended up not eating it on the bread, but oh my gosh, this was so good. Definitely a favorite of our family and definitely will be making it again. Alright y'all, it is Mater time. So my wonderful daughter has already been using this thing, handy dandy melon baller that I got really cheap, and cored all of my tomatoes. So this is all the ones that we are working with. And this is going to help me to be able to peel the tomatoes, because tomato peelings, from what I read, are not good to have in your canned potatoes because the peelings can help create bacteria. So anyways, we're not doing peelings. So there's my core. So eventually peelings and cores will go to my chickens. So over here I have going on, I have got my boiling water and my ice water for my tomatoes to peel. So you drop the tomatoes in here, let them roll around in there for a few seconds, and then you put them in here for a few seconds. Then you take them out, and it should help those peelings to crack and peel very easily. I've got my water bath canner going with some vinegar in there that helps with residue. Got that pot warming up for my lids when I'm ready for them. These are reusable canning lids that I've not used before, and I'm very excited. They're like the Tatler ones, but they are not. These are Harvest Guard. Anyways, I brought them offline because I love the idea of not having to buy sealed lids, because sometimes they're hard to find when you're into canning season because everybody's canning. So, but you use them basically the same way. Just put, that's the rubber seal, that's the lid, and then you'll put a ring on there eventually. So I am fixing to throw down in here. I did wash my tomatoes first with some vinegar water to help with any kind of bacteria that might be on there. And I'm just kind of going to do like a diced tomato and put a little bit of citric acid in there and just water bath can them. So this is not a how-to. There's so many out there that are a how-to. I recommend Homestead Heart. She does a fabulous job of canning, and so does Sutton's Days. I mean, those are some great canning people out there. So I'm just going to do what I've learned, and hopefully it all turns out okay.
In the darkest night, when I lose my way, you are the light that guides me every day. When the world feels heavy and I'm on my knees, your love surrounds me, brings me to peace. You lift me up when I fall down. In your grace I am found. No fear can hold me, I am free, because you live inside of me. Your grace, it lifts me higher, through every storm, through every fire. I stand strong in your embrace. With every step I feel your grace. Your love, it carries me through every trial. I believe in your arms I find my home. With you I know I'm never alone. When my heart is broken and the pain won't fade, you are my refuge, my hope, my strength. In every valley you lead me through. I find my courage, Lord, in you. You lift me up when I fall down. In your grace I am found. No fear can hold me, I am free, because you live inside of me. Your grace, it lifts me higher, through every storm, through every fire. I stand strong in your embrace. With every step I feel your grace. Your love, it carries me through every trial. I believe in your arms I find my home. With you I know I'm never alone. You are my savior, my everything. With every breath your praises I sing. I surrender all my life, my soul. In your hands I am whole. You grace, it lifts me higher. Through every storm, through every fire, I'll stand strong in your embrace. With every step I feel your grace. Your grace that lifts me higher. Through every storm, through every fire, I stand strong in your embrace. With every step I feel your grace. Your love, it carries me through every trial. I believe in your arms I find my home. With you I know I'm never alone.
So this is the next morning. They've all cooled down. Looks good. I got 20 pints, so that's great. Most of this is just going to be used for soups or stews. If you noticed, I used my emulsion blender. I didn't care about petite dyes, regular dyes. I just blended them all up because most of the people in my family do not like the chunky tomatoes and stuff. But I love the flavor and I love the nutrition that it gives to it. So all that's in here is tomatoes. It's a little soupy, but I don't care because, like I said, it's nutrition. It's just going to go in my food and it's going to be great. I even can make me like my own homemade V8. That would be cool. When I was going to Europe, riding on a plane, one of my friends, when the steward came by and asked for a drink, if we wanted a drink, she wanted a V8. And then she asked for the little package of Bloody Mary seasoning. No alcohol, just the seasoning. Put that in her V8, let me try it, because I thought, it was so good. And I know this is not a V8, but I'm just saying, I could warm this up on a cool winter day and add me some seasoning to it and just sip it, and it will be great. I'm just excited about that. So anyways, now the next tough job is to play Tetris in my pantry and figure out where to put it. Okay, y'all can see where it's kind of a mess, and I'm so afraid to start pulling on weeds and ripping up plants. But anyways, I'm going to pull some as I go, and my tomatoes are looking pretty good. Look at there, I've been getting some. These have been great. My husband killed I don't know how many tomato worms. So you may see a little damage there, but so far, so good. And this poor little, well actually he ain't poor looking. This is a nice looking pea bush. But this is bush beans, and he's just trying to reach over there and grab them tomatoes and give them a great big hug. But we're fixing to get that done. I'm going to put some over here on my peppers. And ooh, I see some cucumbers. Do y'all see that? Okay, got to get me some more cucumbers. And my peas, oh my goodness. We're just going to throw down some straw, my squash, and it'll all be good. Okay, I am a literal hot mess. It is so humid out here. Whew, I need one of them sweatbands we had back in the 70s. Oh my gosh. I have to keep wiping my glasses because the sweat gets on them. But anyways, I'm going to show you what all we did. Micah did this side. We just tried to make a path through there. She did that. I got it on my squash. My peppers and all didn't really need very much, but I threw some down in there. Now this does look better. You can see how sporadic my beans came up. Like I said, I'm going to try to do this again in the fall, these beans, because I love to can up the green beans. But this is just 2 different seed packs of replanting, reseeding, and they still didn't really come up. Well, this is probably from the original first planting that I did. So tomorrow evening I'm going to come out here, and there's actually a few beans that I could pick, and we could just saute them up with something. Probably need to get some more peppers. Maybe try to work on these tomato plants again, staking them up. But anyways, it's looking better. Like I said, this is not Pinterest worthy. This is not do as I do. This is my real life, and we get a harvest and we're happy for it. Now there's my acorn squash. I got 2 of those. I need to put some straw on them, don't I? That's my first time growing acorn squash. I'm going to see how I do. But anyways, that's going to be a wrap. I'm going to go inside and get me a cold one. Ice water, that is. And get me a bath. All right. Peace out. Well, before we go, I just wanted to leave you with this love note from God. It's one of my favorites. It's in Jeremiah 31:3. It says, I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, I have continued my faithfulness to you. And what a great comfort to know that God always loves us. His love will never fail, and it will never give up, and it will never end. We are always completely loved in Christ Jesus. Well, before we leave, I just wanted to share this little love note from God. It's one of my favorite scriptures. It's in Jeremiah 31:3. I have loved you with an everlasting love, therefore I have continued my faithfulness to you. I mean, what better thought to know that you are always loved by God? And that is such a beautiful comfort that no matter what, you are loved. You are incredibly loved. So I pray blessings over you today and pray that you will know that love today.